Here's a little history about this building and what I know about it. I moved here in 1962 with my family to the city of Costa Mesa. So these were all bean fields here in 1962. And of course, this is the 405 freeway right here. Fashion Island is right there. Laguna Beach is way down this way. We live in Aliso Viejo, which is farther down this 405 freeway to the south, what they call South Orange County. If you ever get a chance to go here, it's truly a magnificent building. Today is July 22nd, 2022. The Orange County Fair is going on. You can see the Ferris wheel right there. I grew up just this side of the fairgrounds in a housing tract called Mesa del Mar. This is Bear Street right here, which will take you right to South Coast Plaza and South Coast Village. I went to Orange Coast College, which is over this direction, and of course I'd ride my bike all over the place. I'd ride it down to the beach, which is about 5 miles from this point here. And again, the fairgrounds had speedway races every Friday night. You could hear them racing loud motorcycles going up to 60 miles an hour around the horse arena. This is the 405 freeway right here. And this is South Coast Plaza right over in this area. Manny Kaboshin is documenting his his move-in day here. He's showing off his property. He's been working on it for the last year, getting permits and all. But the property is 6.2 acres, and here's a perimeter right along here. There's houses all to the left of this. Bristol is just over this way, Bristol Street, which leads to a lot of hotels, Avenue of the Arts. And then the perimeter goes along here. I saw this field be built up with these homes. I used to ride my bike up at this street here to work at Petite Auberge, a French restaurant, as a busboy. The gate to this place is right here. So this is always gated up, and I was always amused because if you ever gave money to Trinity Broadcasting Network, they said, "This is your network." And anytime you try to go in there and take pictures or videos, it was no longer your network. It was their private playground. Every year, they had Christmas lights like you would not believe, decorating all these fences here, all up and down these walls. It was really, really very, very pretty back in the day. And when it went up for sale, the signs were up for years and years. I was always wondering who was going to buy this place. Manny has been very successful as a commercial real estate agent, and he's got several businesses that he plans to move into this facility, and he'll use it for his mastermind motivational series and TEDx talks. There's a whole broadcast studio that's in the inside. I think it holds like 200 people or something like that. This is the main room they use to broadcast their television shows. I knew a few people that were involved in TBN. I never really got involved with it other than knowing an editor and knowing the lighting person who did all the lighting, and then a couple of live switcher people that worked on the trucks and balanced the cameras and drove to their remote events and set up to do live productions. I've been in this facility several times, and it is truly opulent and really overdone. This facility was absolutely magnificent. Millions and millions of dollars were spent on every level of this building. Originally, this was the Christian businessmen's building here. And then TBN bought it and made it into a television studio. I remember watching the UHF channel, Channel 40, back when Paul Crouch, the owner of this facility, got up in front of a shower curtain with one camera and said he knew a businessman that would match funds. So he was fundraising to make a TV studio. He started in Tustin. But I remember watching that very first night, and I ran into several of these people in the malls and run into Greg Laurie and some of these other TBN stars. And it's really true. It's not really a fun experience to meet your so-called heroes. Here's Bear Street right here. You can see the pointer. So this goes across to South Coast Plaza. There's Macy's. If you keep going down Bear Street, you turn left on Sunflower. Calvary Chapel is just over this way, just a couple of miles. Here's a bridge that goes from South Coast Plaza, just got a Nordstrom's in it. And you go over here to this other facility. And this was all bean fields back when we grew up here. I went in a sewer pipe underneath this freeway to just have adventures going through that sewer pipe and going over and causing all sorts of trouble around this area. But this is northern Orange County this way. LA is to the left over here, and Riverside is out to the right, out that direction. 55 freeway is just over this direction. So this was my old stomping grounds. I grew up here. I still ride over to this art shop where my wife has her art and take my bike out and ride all over the place. There's a river trail over Santa Ana River Trails over here. I ride down Bear Street, go to my old tract, go to Tewinkle Park, right around Orange Coast College. This is where I grew up. So hopefully he will open this up to the public somehow. He's got a car collection like you wouldn't believe. And one of his ideas is to have a go-kart track around the perimeter of this facility. So it's on Bear Street and the 405 freeway, and I'm going to try to leave the link below so you can watch this whole video for yourself. Thanks for watching, everybody.